What's up guys, Matt Rody here doing a quick tutorial on Photoshop. This process can be used for cutting out people, any objects out of the shot that you just want to get removed. My wife was driving on the highway and I shot this photo of a Reunion Tower, went in, kind of around sunset time, and I got these really bad telephone wires in the shot. And I figured this would be a great example to show how to quickly remove that. So let's get started. So first we're going to go in and duplicate the layer. By doing that, you're going to do Control J or Command J on your Mac. Once you see that, you're going to have two layers here. Once you see those two layers, you're going to go ahead and just hide one. And now we're going to work with this layer right here. Now we're going to go on and use our polygonal lasso tool. I like that more than the magnetic. The magnetic sometimes sticks to clouds, different things like that. Of course, to zoom in, you can use Control and plus or minus on your keyboard. Or if you want, you can use the magnifying glass, which is somewhere around here for zooming in. Eventually, you should use Control plus or minus to get in quicker. Now you see we're getting close. You should use space. We'll go to the hand tool, and you can, if you click, you can drag around the canvas. So let's go ahead and remove this wires from here. You can zoom in close so you get a nice clean line. We'll go all the way down. Clip. 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 And yeah, polygonal, the magnetic one will work, but like I said, this is a lot quicker and easier. Cool. Now we got the basic rectangle of the Reunion Tower, so now we're going to go ahead and do Control J again, and that's going to duplicate just that section of Reunion Tower, as you can see. Now when I remove it, see, that's the only one visible. That's going to be useful because we're going to go ahead and minus out that one, and we're going to bring this one to the top, the layer with everything. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove, with our clone stamp tool, we're going to remove these lines from here. So by doing that, make sure you have it on a feathered circle, 300 pixels or whatever works based on the size of your image. Yeah, if you do a flat edge on your circle, you're going to easily see any of that stamping that's going to be here, like this. You see this really obvious line, but when you have the feathered soft line, it's a little bit more believable. All right, so we're going to go here, and we're going to take our image, and we're going to go ahead and just start slowly kind of removing it from the background. Take your time. You don't want to rush it because you want this to look good. And kind of just grab different parts of the clouds so it looks more textured and real. And just kind of go in and kind of click, hold it down a little bit. Start cleaning up the area. Great. Uh-oh, I'm going over. Don't worry, because as you'll see, I'm going to put the other one on top, so don't worry. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this process up so you don't have to watch me do this as long. And as I just noticed, we need to do the same thing for the other buildings and the cement barrier as we did for the Reunion Tower to keep that nice and crisp. How many times have I said crisp? Okay. Make this line over here, and that will be there. Whoops. Not a very clean one. Kind of always check it. Like I said, the more time you spend on this, the more believable it'll look. So, and that way people won't really even know. A little photo magic. Again, Control J or Command J on your Mac. And as you can see, right here with layer 3, it has duplicated the cement barrier. Put that underneath. We can go and name it if you want. It's up to you. barrier. Okay. Now we have the full thing. Now we're going to go ahead and go in and take this building. Yes, I know it's not the cleanest, but it's going to work. So, trust me. There it is. So that's that. Okay, now that's the building in the small. We'll just call it small building. So we'll know. Okay, now we're going to continue with the cloning brush. And like I said, that, and you're going to use the Alt key, and that's going to make your little stamp. Your Alt key, and then you can select wherever you want on the image to, you know, duplicate it and clone it wherever you want. Don't be afraid, because watch, we're going to go over in a second. I'm just making it remove any kind of wires or anything that they may be, so don't worry. This actually looks pretty cool. Kind of wispy look. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put the other layers on top of this one. So we're going to go ahead and drag them over. And there you see we have a nice clean building. The barrier is going to be so clean. And finally the tower, we're going to need a little bit more work on, but we're going to take that over and turn it on. And look how clean that is. Yes, there is some cleanup to do, but I will show you how to do that easily. First, go ahead and merge these together. So you're going to select them, right-click, merge layers. Now all those are going to be nestled in there. So now we have just that. Now we're going to go ahead and look in here and just check everything out. We're going to get rid of any of these telephone wires that are going across and this blur that seems to be here from before. So we're going to go in, make sure we're working off the right tower. We don't just waste time here. Alt as before, so that way we select where we want to select. And basically just doing it just like with the clouds, selecting near it and, you know, making sure it looks clean. Take your time. Go smaller for my circle size so I can get in there detailed. Remember, we can go here or right below the plus and minus symbol next to the backspace key. Nice. Scroll down. Ooh, more wires. Yay! Okay. We're going to go larger here to get these taken care of. Looks like they're on the black stripe. So I'm going to go ahead and select that there. Get a nice clean edge. And then just work my way down. And that's what she said. Alright, so going on this edge. There. And on the light colored side. Just to get that stripe. Of course, this is going to be very small in the image, but you know, I'm want to make sure it looks nice. Cool. Not bad. Scroll down, check out the image. Now there's this big square here. I don't know if that was a reflector from somewhere on the barrier on the highway, but it's annoying. So we're going to take care of it because I don't like it. So one way to remove it, like we were talking about, kind of make a larger circle, but remember to make a line here so you're not going to have this over spray of your image. Kind of just putting a kind of a mask down, if you will. Okay, so Alt, to kind of select where you want, and then just kind of paint over. Whoops. See, we got the window edge because I was getting a little wild. Again, work our way over. Nice. It's looking good. Yeah. Real good. Okay. Getting there. Now we're down to the final edge here. Home stretch. I'm going to clean up this. I guess that was from... we were messing with the barrier. That's okay. Okay, unselect. Now I'm going to go back in and take care of this little section here, just with a smaller clone brush. Kind of go in, tap, tap, tap. Nice. And same thing with the porthole lookout area of Reunion Tower. So now we zoom out. Notice we have it on our building here. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one, all those lines. But don't worry, because there's circles... I'm sorry. But don't worry, because there's squares above and below that we can just easily copy. So don't stress. One quick way to do this, there's two ways. You can use the clone brush, which you're going to have to be a lot more strict with, or what I just looked at, you can do this. Kind of just replicate the exact same top of the building down underneath it. Again, Control J or Command J on your Mac. Now it is doubled. Now we're gonna drag it down. Whoops. Wrong layer. There it is. See, it just doesn't look good because it looks like it goes from lighter to darker. So that's not gonna work. So it looks like we're back with the clone brush. So the one way that this is gonna work the best is with the clone brush. Like I said. Because it's the best. Nice. Let's go. And then this part's kind of the worst, where it's on the darker part of the building. Again, just kind of clean it up. Nice. Again, on the gold, Alt to select similar, and just kind of go along the edge. Take care of any power lines that you want. I mean, you don't have to be as strict as I'm being on this quick little tutorial, but just so you can get an idea. Possibilities. So we're going to zoom out. Check it out. Looks kind of blotchy here. Something you can kind of notice for sure. So, and that's because, you know, we were kind of moving a pattern around a little too much. So to fix that, make a giant circle. And we can easily just do it like we did before and kind of clean up this spot. Okay, so we're going to go in. Giant circle, people. Giant circle. And we're going to do Alt. Whoops. Giant circle. So we can easily select it. See, there we go. Now it's going to be a lot better. Much better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now we have a pretty clean background. As you can see, the wires are pretty much gone. Nothing really there to worry about. Now, let's go ahead and look to what we had. We can put these two together. So we're going to merge these layers. Right-click, merge layers. Now we have the one underneath, which are our original. And there it was. I think it's a lot better. You know, it's kind of clean, not worrying about that. Just kind of let the Reunion Tower kind of be the star of it. You know, if anything, we can make this image bigger. We can make the Reunion Tower larger inside of the image. Of course, since this was a 24 megapixel image, we can always crop it in. And that's it for this tutorial. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for future tutorials. I will be doing tutorials on After Effects, and I'm planning to do a couple tutorials for any kind of video effects also. So check out and subscribe to my channel, so you'll be able to check out any future videos that I'll be creating soon. Have a great day.